This will get you a speeding ticket real quick. You hear me? You coming to say hi? So, as I'm sure some of you know, I replaced this console piece here, and in doing so, I forgot to plug up the cigarette lighter. So I got to take all this back apart just to hook that up, which will give me Bluetooth again, give me the ability to charge my cell phone, and then I won't have to listen to 15-year-old CDs anymore. Can I help you? Got something to say? Got the helpers today, Enzo, Lotus. Take all this stuff out. You know you gotta have a 10mm. This is not a how-to, but in case you're wondering, that just pulls out. Fortunately, we can't get to it from here, I don't believe. So that would just be way too easy. Got a couple bolts in the center console here. And that's almost all that's holding it. There's two more down here that we'll get in a second. Now that I think about it though, I'm not sure that this piece has to come out. Okay, no, I was right the first time. Yeah, this just pops up. So it's just those two screws holding it in. This and this over here. There's the center console gone. Anybody wondering how you take your seats out? You gotta do this as well. You take that bolt out there, and this bolt out here for this one. Don't you even think about getting in the car. No, don't you even think about it. Rally. Now remove these two screws as you just saw, and I'm pretty sure from there it slides out. Forget, on the driver's side footwell, there is one little push screw back here too. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Smell something good down there? Lotus. Once you got this stupid little thing out, forgot about this one down here. I think that really is all of it though. Okay, sweet. All right. Oh my gosh. So I did connect it, but I didn't connect that one. It was tucked under there, so I didn't see it, and that just goes right there. So really, I didn't have to take it all out. Harness there, right here, and that would have taken care of it. Oh well, if anybody wants to see what it's like under the dash, there you go. Harness in, and something tells me this should work now. Yep. Well, the center one back in. Hi, Lotus. Did you lose your antler? Did you lose it again? Is that why you can't say hi? Now I just gotta put these two screws back in. Shift knob. These two screws. All right, back in. Cigarette lighter works, and I feel like an idiot. I mean, that's everything I was afraid it was gonna be. I will say though, Lotus has come a long ways in the last 24 hours of dealing with noises like that. He doesn't even care now. So all in all, I mean, this has taken me, I don't know, 20 minutes, if that. But I could have just taken out the center console with two screws and fixed it. Oh well. And this is how dog hair gets in my car, even though you're never in the car. Did you just lick me? Seriously? All right, and just put this little push pin and panel back in. Okay. All right. All done. Don't you even think about it, Rally. Don't you do it. No. There we go. Seriously, guys. That's why I can't get anything done either. Oh, hey. I fixed the cigarette lighter and the Bluetooth. It's like a real car now.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. It's practically as fancy as yours.
I would go that far.
I'm pretty sure we have all the same options.
You don't have power locks. You don't have power windows. None of your stuff on your dash is digital.
Lotus said that argument's invalid. Don't you even think about it either. I've been getting on the cat. Now I can pump up my own tires with my own cigarette lighter. Right though, with that little project done, let's move on with the video. Aftermarket stereo aside, today we're gonna talk about why I haven't modded my Evo. Before we get into that though, just wanted to remind you guys that if you want to ask me questions about a specific Evo that you're looking at, Instagram DMs are the best way to get a hold of me. It's on the screen now. It's also in the links below. If I don't comment back, usually within 24 hours, it might mean it got in the spam. Just like comment on a photo like, hey, check your DMs. Otherwise, the pups have their own channel as well, and Instagram, those links are below and probably on the screen right now. Are you chasing the shadows, little one? So I've had multiple times where people have asked me why I haven't modded, and I just had one a couple days ago or a day ago. Actually I had a couple. Anyways, so I wanted to kind of address that. There's multiple reasons, and I kind of want to go through some of them. So I have several reasons why I haven't modded my Evo yet. But the first one is the fact that I love driving my Evo. I love having an Evo every day that I can drive and enjoy. Reason number two, owning an Evo that you can't drive sucks. I did it for about 2 years with this car. Did it for quite a while with my Evo 9. And then when this car came back last fall, it was an on again, off again. It'd be back at the house for maybe a few weeks and it was gone again. So frankly, when I got it back and it was done, I didn't want to give it back. I kept having to give it back and I didn't want to. So I certainly didn't want to make the choice to give it back, even if it meant mods. So yeah, I mean, really, I just kind of wanted to spend some time and enjoy the car. Now, I had mentioned the oil leak, which it still has, and was going to be an issue, and that was, you know, I made a video probably 2-3 months ago now about how I was going to get an exhaust, and I still am eventually. But the oil leak really hasn't been a concern. It's very minimal to where, you know, it just, I thought it was going to force my hand sooner than it was, and it just isn't. I made a lot of videos before my Evo ran. You know, I took the advice of some other business people who said, you know, stop making excuses. I thought my excuse was legitimate. I want to do a channel around my Evo. My Evo doesn't run. How can I make a channel? And they just kept hammering, stop making excuses. So I said, screw it. All right. And I started making videos, and here we are today. That said, I still enjoy having an Evo run when I make the videos. I think it's more interesting, and I don't know, tell me in the comments below, but I think it makes the videos more interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not rich. Cost is always a factor. I never really had a specific time frame when I was going to start working on it. And to be honest, it was just kind of one day I was like, screw it, now's the time. It wasn't cheap. I mean, it could have been way worse than it ended up being, but it wasn't cheap. I meant to look this up before I started this video, and I'm not at home now, obviously. I want to say though, you know, in those few short months, I spent 2-3 grand, I feel like. To then go out and spend more money on the car by choice just didn't really seem like the smart decision. Also, every time I got the car back, I thought, okay, we're good, and then something else would happen, and it was more money. So it was like, even though, as I mentioned in a previous video, I kind of had some found money that I decided to earmark for the Evo. It's kind of like, maybe I should just kind of stash that away for the next thing that's going to break here in a week or so. But the days have gone by and nothing really, I mean, I had the oil leak, but nothing crazy. So don't believe the politicians, but believe me when I say modding your car in any way, shape, or form, performance-wise especially, it's a gateway drug. You will be hooked. And there's no 12-step program. It ends in heartache. And while shiny, maxed out new credit cards. So I drove up that modded Evo 10 yesterday, if you saw the last video, where I took the ST to CarMax. Have any of you picked up on the fact that I'm using the past tense when I talk through this whole video?
Bye.